after Thanksgiving for those of you who celebrate. uh,
Whoa.
it occurs to me that yes, it was an American Thanksgiving, but we're an international show. So the rest of you, you celebrated your welcome giving. Your welcome giving.
Please.
All right,
Please give it.
I'm starting slowly. I'm getting back in the flow. Great to see everybody. Welcome to another exciting, unpredictable episode of Honor Among Thieves. I am Martin. I'm the lead writer for Gaming Honors. We are a third-party publisher with Goodman Games, and I write modules and I do a lot of our social media. And tonight I am not going to actually be the judge of the live play. Instead, I will be bringing back the amazing cleric known as Brother Rind, from the Order of the CD Pulp, for our continuing, uh, ongoing epic saga. Hey, Danny Gable, my gosh, the gang is all here. It's like the family gathering around the turkey.
And you didn't even post that we were.
Well, I did put a last minute thing in the Discord, so.
It's like you guys are on it.
Anyway, I just pitched a softball to my wife when I said we were all gathering around the turkey. I really thought, but she missed it. No, I know. That's it. You have one freebie. You missed it. Hayden, can you tell the good people who you are and what you do with Gaming Honors?
Yes, hello, good people. Welcome back to another episode. My name is Hayden. I'm going to pray that my voice holds out for the rest of this episode. I've probably been rolling on like 8 or 9 days now with a on and off throat cold, but we bludgeoned through the holidays, so what's bludgeoning through a quick episode of Honor Among Thieves?
I think you've now defined the holidays. The spirit of the holidays is bludgeoning your way through them.
I believe they call that a grim death march of fun.
That is what we call it in our family. Yes, the grim death march of fun. Tell us.
Yes.
Could I ask a quick question, though?
Of course.
Is bludgeoning a mighty deed in DCC? Like, can you bludgeon your way through your holiday as a mighty deed?
I love this idea. Probably, right? I mean, the holidays, you survive with style and pizzazz and bringing the energy to the family function, and that's what Mighty Deeds are about, right? Style and pizzazz.
I have an
conflict.
idea. All right, let's write this down. I have the idea.
Yeah.
Bludgeoning as a mighty deed for family holidays is your witticism or rational attack is so powerful that the relative cannot retort for 2 rounds of dinner and say anything because they're stunned.
They're stunned.
That's bludgeoning.
I'll be working on this power. Anyway, so this bludgeoner is Hayden. I do different things here with Gaming Honors. I like to try to help out with formatting, scheduling, communication. I'm cutting my teeth as a writer on our contribution as a third-party publisher to the Castle White Rock project with Goodman Games. That's going to be coming out at the turn of spring to summer next year, that hopefully everybody's really excited about. And tonight we'll be running a follow-up on our adventure segment and having the powers of Mudge Kent Clark and Brother Ryan's Juicer of Justice going up against all manner of nefarious creatures. Excited to be here as always.
All right. Well, it's great to see you. And from now
Who
on.
Who the hell is Kent Clark?
Yeah, Kent Clark's coming. For the rest of the show, though, oh my gosh, I was about to tell Hayden to give his voice a rest, and he left. That's amazing. I didn't even tell him to save his vocal cords. He just yeah, I'm out. I'll be back later. While we're waiting for Hayden to recorporialize on screen, and there he is. Hayden.
Hey, sorry, haven't. No.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh,
smudgy.
So we are. If for those of you who don't know, we are all. Well, Kate's not. Several of us are based in the Midwest, and if you've been watching the weather, the Midwest has been getting walloped by snow and weather. So perhaps Hayden is fighting the forces of nature. But Kate, you're out in sunny Colorado. Why don't you tell the good people a little bit about yourself?
Yes, it's not so sunny. It's like getting down to 10 at nights now.
Oh,
But
wow.
I'm Kate, and I am a friend and fan and family member of Gaming Honors, folks. And I hate it when I don't mean to alliterate and then I get got up. Um, and yeah, I'm in
Natural.
Colorado, and
Natural talent.
yes, I will I will be playing Kent Clark's who will be probably be saving your butt in the gameplay later. Um, but the dwarf, and then you may see my dog Vincent from time to time because he hates Zoom more than anything in the world.
And I have to
So
say, many people on the show saw Vincent when you first adopted him as a puppy. He is becoming sort of panther size. That is getting to be a big dog.
he's a big boy, yes.
And
Um,
we're getting a weather update from Texas. Cthulhu reports not sunny in Texas today.
Hmm.
So that's it. Um, Lance, why don't you say hello?
Hello, everybody. I'm Lance. I do illustrations and run games and do a little bit of writing and man the booth when I can. And tonight I'll be Mudge, the Buccaneer from the Purple Planet. I have um I have a weird helmet that came with me from the Purple Planet, like this bulbous thing that I can do some things with. I have a kick butt cutlass from the Purple Planet, and usually I just wait for someone to make me big and giant, and then I try and fight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and as I recall, that helmet actually screws into your skull.
Yeah.
You remember that? So that it's not one of those helmets you just like pull off when you don't pull the cool pull up to the bar and take off your motorcycle helmet with that baby. It's affixed.
No, and you know what's really cool is that reminds me of my childhood because when my parents were taking the training wheels off my little bike, they actually screwed a helmet into my head, which explains a lot about the way I am now.
I was about to say like who I would have never guessed. Now,
Yeah, Mike and Vicky could be pretty devious. Don't.
is there anyone else that needs to be introduced tonight? Is there anyone I'm forgetting as the
Someone
host?
that could be adjacent?
Anyone that should be noticed? I think there is someone very important. I think I saved the best for last. No justice. We don't need a justice hashtag for Andrea, Joss, and Dice Station Zebra. I am being just. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, I am Andrea, and I am the CEO of Gaming Honors. I am also, you can see my new handle in the chat, the YouTube chat, which is Gamer Adjacent Gal. And I am the pioneer of the Gamer Adjacent Lifestyle brand. And for those of you who don't yet know what Gamer Adjacent Lifestyle is, it is the lifestyle you lead when literally everyone around you plays role-playing games and you don't. So you love them with all your heart, not because of it.
in spite of
Now,
it.
watch yourself here.
Part of it.
Gamer Adjacent's getting a little mean now.
Expanding the definition.
There you go. Yeah, I was gonna say this is a new spin. And not you love them, and then you run their company for them.
Yes, right.
So that's when you really know. Yeah, well, it is really. It's sort of like Hayden is like thunder and lightning. He's in, he's out, he's in. Elena, I know you're probably keeping yourself real busy, jumping back and forth. But while we are waiting, maybe we could go to a fun cutscene with our first segment of the night. So then what happened?
So then what happened? Then what happened?
Hello. So then what happened is that Hayden is coming in and out like a wrecking ball. Is that how the song goes?
I don't know.
Is it Kate?
Like
Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Miley Cyrus, I think, came in like a wrecking ball.
came in like a wrecking ball.
But
And
Hayden is wearing clothes. He's not nude. It's fine.
yes, Bob
There
Nark,
he is. Look, he's fully clothed.
there he's back. Lots happened. Why don't we talk about what happened? So one of the cool things that happened since our last show is I was able to put on the fourth annual Great English 280 RPG playtest night at Valparaiso University. What is the Great English 280 RPG playtest, you might be asking? Good question. So I teach a course on writing role-playing games, and we use Dungeon Crawl Classics as our system. The students work all semester, work writing in an adventure, an original adventure. Many of these students, well, actually, I would say 100% of none of the students had played DCC. I had a handful that had played that other game, but none of them had played DCC. So over the course of the semester, they learned the system. We have guest speakers. Joseph Goodman came to class. And then at the end of the semester, I rent out 2 ballrooms and we have a huge playtest night. And so Vitani Maru has some pictures that she can show you. It probably is. Andrea, who is not only a great CEO, but a great event organizer, helped check everyone in and get people to tables. We had a great turnout. We had
59 people?
59 people to play, right?
Yeah.
59 players, and it was really great. We had some members of the Role Seekers were there. Thad Donovan from Gaming Honors was there, and even a professor that I had invited up from University of Illinois drove up for it. So really great event, and just really fun to watch people learn Dungeon Crawl Classics and have a great time with it. So
It's like the laughter is just, it's so cool. The entire ballroom is laughing, and they're all laughing about their own individual games that are going on, but it is so cool to hear it out in the hall.
yeah, so and I want to shout out to Gaming Honors because we gave some product for door prizes. Role Seekers gave product, and actually Goodman Games also some really cool uncut uh, adventure covers we're able to give out for door prizes. So
Awesome.
that was very fun. But some of you may have noticed that we were down a thief last episode, and now she is back. So where were you, Kent, Clark, Kate, for our last show?
Yeah, I have to give like a doctor's note when I'm gone. I was in San Francisco area, but it's the San Francisco Silent Film Festival. But this year it was actually in kind of like Oakland area. Because the theater is being reworked on. But yeah, so out there playing some silent film accompaniment with the group that I play with, Monalto Motion Picture Orchestra. And so we got to play in a new theater for me. It's in Orinda, and I think there's some pictures of it. It's very cool. Like those old theaters are so neat. They're just so individual. There's always like great murals covering everything. And I sent a picture of the drum set because I thought it was funny that so we weren't the only live accompaniment. There's a group that comes from Europe that plays a couple movies too, and that I've known that drummer for years. His name is Frank, and there was a big mix up. They rent drum sets for us, to use locally. And for some reason, some of them weren't there. And so we were all kind of using the same ones. But the first time they set it up, they put his name on it. They just put Frank on the stool. And so I just kept joking that he names his equipment after him because I was like, is the stool's name Frank? Like, this is my stool, Frank. Anyway, so it was just a good time. And yeah.
And what was the film, Kate?
So we got to play again. The one that we did at the TCM festival last spring. It's called Beau Jest. And actually, if you have TCM, they've been kind of airing it. We also recorded a new soundtrack to it in the spring as well. And so they've been playing it on TCM. So if you see Beau Jest come up, it's actually one of the silents that is pretty dang good. I think it's not as hard to follow and weird as some of them can be. And so anyway, and so we're that's been playing on there, and so we got to do that live again. It was really really fun. Uh, yeah, it's just a very emotional, kind of sad movie, but like it's good. And then we also did a new one that they just newly restored called The New Klondike, and so it was the first time they thought that some of the reels were gone, and so they've been working on fixing it up, I guess. And so we got to preview that one. It was neat.
Nice. And
Good
we
time.
might be having a silent film festival tonight with Hayden's audio.
Yeah, could
Hayden,
be.
I just want to bring the spirit of different art forms into the show, you know?
if you've seen silent films, you just emote with your face. Ready, everybody? Very good. And see, Lance is on fire. I can see what Lance is feeling.
Lance just has the one emotion, is why.
He's worried. He's worried since I'm his son that my all of my tech issues are about to cascade up to him.
You never know.
It's
All
like a
right.
Murphy's Law effect.
Man of Stone. Yes, Cthulhu.
So we yeah, and unfortunately our regular game was canceled because of holidays stuff, but we'll be getting back to that very soon. But there's more to share on our show tonight because in addition to things happening, some of us actually also got stuff. And we'll share what we got in a segment we call Look What I Got.
Look what I got.
So there's one thing that all of the people on this screen share except maybe her. And that is
one thing.
And that is a love for stuff.
Yeah, I don't.
You don't,
No.
I know. But if there's something about gaming that makes it particularly cool, it's all the stuff that comes along with it.
Yes, I love you.
Yes, you do. And so whether it's stuff we get from the great Black Friday sale going on at Goodman Games right now and the holidays at Goodman Games, lots of great stuff, or whether it's you're addicted to crowdfunding, then there's always something coming in the mail to surprise you. So I'm going to kick this segment off because I got a very cool thing last week. This is the Knights of the Dinner Table Codex of Many Tales, Volume 1. It collects all the comic strips from issues 1 through 25 of Knights of the Dinner Table. This is a hilarious game, RPG themed comic that actually started as just sort of a strip in a magazine called Shadis, which is written by Jolly Blackburn. Then it was picked up by Dragon Magazine, and then it became its own magazine. Autographed. I got an autograph.
Nice.
And what I didn't expect that I would love about this so much is Jolly has sort of, well, and the entire team at Kenzer Company have written these footnotes along the bottom where they talk about what was sort of the inspiration for the strip and what was going on. And what it actually ends up being is like a history of gaming culture, because so much of what he was writing about in the comic was inspired by what was going on in the gaming culture. So, for instance, he describes one of his strips was inspired by the fact when Vampire the Masquerade became big at Gen Con one year and sort of what that was like at the convention. And when Magic the Gathering suddenly showed up and became popular. So it's just an amazing kind of history of game culture, which is really fun.
It's crazy that you like the history.
I know.
How old was that? Because I know it seems like it's been around a long time.
Oh, good Lord. Yes.
I think he started the strips in the late 80s.
Shadis was in the 80s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Late 80s?
Okay.
Yes. And 1990 is when he started publishing Shadis.
About 90, okay.
Yeah, so quite a while. And if you haven't ever looked at Knights of the Dinner Table, I highly recommend it. You will laugh so much. And again, this new codex, great for sort of history of gaming. While
the boys this
weekend,
we were away. We rented a cabin at a state park and we did a destination Thanksgiving. And so the two boys met us from college, and so they were passing this around. And so, every hour or so, like a different one of them would be laughing sitting on the couch. So it's really, I can tell it's very funny.
We have a picture of the kids when they were like 6, sitting on the couch reading one of my copies of the mag. I mean, we've been reading this comic strip for a long time.
I remember going to Kentucky like 15, 20 years ago to visit family and having a copy of the Bag Wars saga and reading that for the entire trip.
Yes. What happened?
I think Bag Wars is my all-time favorite.
So hilarious.
What happens when a culture is built in your bag of holding?
In your bag of holding. Yep.
And then you forget about them for 10 to 15 years.
Yes. Super awesome. Lance, I'm going a little off order because you mentioned something very cool while we're on the gamer theme. What did you get?
Oh, I've got all kinds of stuff. First, I'd like to say, Kate, I think you need to rewatch this because I'm pretty sure that you said I haven't done Frank in a while. And it made me think of Frank's Wild Years. But anyway,
That is a niche.
If I didn't say it, I meant to say it.
well, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, so I've been buying Martin and Tate. Like I have been. Some people like really nice miniatures, new things that you can print on a 3D printer and all that. I like old lumps of lead that are probably older than I am and causing me brain damage. But I have found lately, I found these two are quite amazing. I think they might be Grenadier from the late 70s. These are orangutans with guns.
Wow.
Now, I don't know, but in my entire life of being a miniature fanatic, I never saw orangutans with guns. So when I found them on eBay, I was like, well, I have to have them then.
Did you teach them to use those guns? Who taught them to use those guns?
I don't know. And then I also went crazy because Otherworld
I
Miniatures
think
is
it was
not
Jane.
closed.
It was
And then
Jane.
I bought the Sahoogans.
Oh,
Is
those
that how
are
you say it?
awesome.
They're fish people.
Yes. Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Hayden, I think we know the Jane Goodall taught them to use guns.
There you go. Of
That
course
was
you
part
did.
of the great. That was part of the Great Uprising.
She's got one chimp stick a stick into a termite mound, and she's like, you know what I need now is AK-47s. Let's give these apes some assault rifles.
And then they can add all the termites they want. Those are really great, Lance. Andrea, do you want to talk about what you got or what people can get?
Yes, because what I got actually means what work I did over the
Wait,
weekend.
let me get out the violin, everyone. Go ahead.
Oh.
So you all know about our new book, designing TTRPGs for dummies, and over the weekend, well, actually, did I do it Thursday? No, I did it
I think you did.
Friday. Anyway, one of those days, I put this on our website, so you can get this from Gaming Honors. Woohoo!
So we could call this the "Look What You Got."
Look
Yeah.
what
Or yeah.
Look what you need.
yes.
And this is not something we've talked about, but really, if people wanted to order anything from our website in time for the holiday, what should that day be?
That should be December 15th.
December 15th. Because I'll tell you, folks, you were looking at the whole team. Well, no, you're looking at the mailing team anyway. Gaming Honors is a large multinational corporation, but the mail team is like here. So get it in before December
15th.
All
Yeah,
right.
all the other people that we have that work with us, we have them strapped down in chairs with psychic sucking devices, taking all their intellectual property out of their brains. And that's really all they're good for.
Are
Amen.
we multinational? I thought we had just finally accomplished being multi-state.
Well, yeah, that is probably true. You know, if I say it, it's true.
Exactly. And that's what matters. And
I
you
think-
remember that when you're reading your copy of Designing TTRPGs
we're
for
playing by
Dummies.
the new rules. Danny Gable, you absolutely can. If you want Andrea's, you can definitely get that.
Yes.
No, I would be happy to sign it too. Oh, that's awesome, Keithulu. Absolutely. All right. So, with that being said, it is time to put the pleasantries aside and go into the hardcore, fast-moving realm of competition in our game. So, you think you're a peasant?
me timbers. Riddle me timbers. Riddle me timbers.
Okay, so I mentioned earlier how I didn't have a single student who had played DCC before in my class, and one of the first shocks, like a dash of ice cold water, was learning that you didn't start as a hero, but you started as a very vulnerable peasant. I mean, these are not players who are used to their characters like dying with one hit. So it was quite a shock. But it is true. One of the fun, really great innovations of Dungeon Crawl Classics is you start as a peasant and you go through a funnel. You might be playing four different peasants, and the one who manages to emerge alive becomes your character. As you create those peasants, you roll on an occupation table to find out what your peasant does to survive, and that occupation comes along with an item. I'm going to roll on the table, tell our contestants what item they need to find. You and you and you and you will have 2 minutes to go find the item or a reasonable facsimile, and then our audience will vote and tell us who the actual peasant is. All right. Huh, okay. You are we may have had this before, I'm not sure. If we did, I want a new item. You are a farmer. Fetch me a hen. That's right. Hen. So I'll just share it while everyone is watching. Another thing, and that didn't quite fit the game focus of so then what happened when we went down to sort of celebrate the holiday, we got to see Bela Fleck and the Flecktones and their Christmas concert. Bela Fleck is a virtuosic banjo player, and he was touring with a group called Alash, which is a Siberian throat singing group. And let me tell you, you have not heard. Oh, a hen. I'm sorry. It is a hen, Joss Stitch. They're finding me a hen, these farmers. You have not heard Jingle Bells until you have heard it performed by Siberian throat singers. You could march into battle listening to Alash sing Jingle Bells. So this is actually on their album. Bela Fleck has a new Christmas album. It is an incredibly original. Every version of the carols is new and different. Yeah, Dice Station Zebra. It was fantastic. So that was really a great show. Well done, Hayden.
Thank you very much, Martin. I was heartbroken to miss the playtest again after talking a big game about finally being able to go this year, but I want to throw special blame out to Thad and Rob. We had our art meeting last week about Siege,
Yes.
and approximately 1 to 2 hours after that meeting had subsided, I became the most tired that I had been my entire life, and it started a 2-day adventure of me doing nothing but laying in bed, eating soup, and drinking tea.
And now, to be clear, was that meeting in person or Zoom?
Oh, that was only over Zoom, thank goodness.
Wow, but that's quite the infectious disease if they
Oh,
passed.
he got a computer virus.
Yeah, they
Oh,
ding
take
ding ding
that.
ding 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 ding.
I don't know if I can give you a luck point for that, but I'm going to. You get luck for that, Lance. That was good. He got a. Okay. Yeah, the Flecktones.
Yes.
Yes, the Wootons were there. Future Man himself playing on his drumatar.
Drumatar.
And is it Vince?
Victor.
Victor Wooten. Victor Wooten was there on the bass. It was amazing. All right, everybody is back. Joss Stitch wondered if I sent you guys to get heads. That's if you pull up the witch doctor peasant, but we didn't this time. They're farmers. So Hayden, you were back lickety split, and I know that young men living in apartments that's just what they have is poultry. What do you have for a hen for us?
Well, I have the best hen for an adventuring, a peasant village that you've ever seen, right? Because most hens they lay eggs, but in the world of DCC, we roll dice to see who survives each and every day. And so I found a hen that lays dice, miraculously enough, day in, day out, and corrupted specifically through trials and turbulations in a dark, deep, corrupted dungeon, coming now to a village near you. And every day, new fresh produce that you can take down to the to fuel all of your farmer friends and keep them
Okay.
alive with high rolls on their fortitude saves to avoid the plague every year.
So,
Look how spectacular.
folks, keep in mind, Hayden has brought the most terrifying hen that I think I could have imagined. Save your voice. Wow. All right. That is going to be hard to top. Kate, I think you might have been back next. What is your hen?
Well, my hen is a little cuter, and it does have wings. I'm the kind of farmer where you need a lot of things burned, so you have to raise little dragon-like hens to to burn the fields before you can plant them.
Your hen has a mohawk.
Well, it does.
Was your hen in the
Oh.
Warriors?
Are we talking about? Oh, you're talking about controlled burns?
Well, yes, but just the
Yeah.
dragons have to do the burn. Yeah,
Yeah, you got to do the controlled burn to replenish the nutrients into the soil, right?
exactly correct.
Yes, that's right.
So I keep the dragons around to do that work for me.
Mayor for Self says that you have a hen that can cook its own eggs. Although that's pretty grim.
Actually,
That is pretty grim, but yes, that would be handy. Lance, this is some fierce competition. I probably should have defined hen, but what did you find?
Well, unfortunately, Martin, I pray that Jackie doesn't find out what happened because I forgot to put the ducks away before the show started. And as you know, it's pretty brutal out there. And I just found all of my ducks frozen to the ground outside. I'm not sure if they're going to make it. I did bring this hen in to see potentially if she would survive, but I'm not sure that she's going to make it. She's frozen pretty solid, but this is actually one of my hens from outside that produces duck eggs.
Can you give it a little knock so we can just hear how frozen it is?
Maybe if you just put it in warm water. All right, I think we are all impressed with Lance's commitment to the bit there. That's a lot. That's a lot of snow you brought in from your frozen hen.
Oh, there's 6 more of them out there. We got to get this show wrapped up so I can go and try and resuscitate.
mouth to beak. Of course, Cthulhu is pointing out that reptiles and that chickens are descended from reptiles. So
Keith, hey Keith, Jacqueline and I we call our ducks lizard brains. That's the way I say. Hey, what's up,
I actually
lizard
think
brain?
I think my hen and Cthulhu might be distant cousins.
Oh, that could, yeah.
Something about their attitude, their
their
style.
name too.
Oh, is that what it is?
it is true that ducks look like they like raptors. Look blue. Like, do you ever do that with your ducks?
Jacqueline does.
I
She
bet.
she has a sign on their house, and it says "Tiny Raptor House."
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, that's kind of her bit.
I have a feeling that Andrea's ready to go. Andrea, what did you find for a hen?
I found an evil hen.
Wow, yes, you did. It looks almost raven-like.
Yes.
Anything else you'd like to say about that?
No.
Does it say anything that we could
Does it
quote?
say perhaps that it's the best DCC playing group ever from 2018 that dominated the Phlogiston?
Yes, this was the evil hen atop the trophy of the Hammer Toes, who won the Goodman Games tournament
At Gen Con.
at Gen Con.
With Hayden.
I love
With
when
Hayden, yes.
when Hayden was were you 18?
In 2018 at Gen Con, I would have been 20.
Okay. And Jack was 13 on that team.
All right.
All
And
right.
Jack through the final blow.
Nevermore.
Nevermore. Quote, clucked the hen nevermore. Oh my God. And yes, it is it is ravenous. A ravenous hen. Oh, and the vote is up. No clucking about. Who wins this? Oh, Vitani Maru is actually even behind the scenes. Vitani Maru is getting in the spirit. I can't.
Ah! Cluck.
I really do. I think I need to start giving definitions for these contests. A hen. I really.
My hen's saying some weird stuff.
My son says, I'm frozen.
Let it go, hen. Let it go.
How are we looking on
9
the voting?
votes. You still have time to get in there. Who is going to be our winner? I can't see.
I think Lance is running away
Oh,
with this one.
how come you have the thing? Do I have to vote to see the poll?
I don't know.
I'll have to look. All right. Okay, yeah, I think we've got it. It was close. Kate, I have to say you had a fair number of people liking the dragons.
I mean, it's adorable.
And Hayden, I love the action of the laying, but winner, chicken dinner. That's right. Lance, you get tonight's coveted pallet of filth. And we were just saying Lance couldn't be in a silent film. We can all picture what would have been going on, and the caption would have been like, I have to pay my taxes. All right. So we are on a little bit of a truncated schedule because, it was a holiday and all, and so
Nobody didn't write the riddles.
this guy didn't get any riddles written. But that's okay because that just means we have more. Oh, that hurts me.
I said it's
I thought you were like because you didn't want to hear my riddles.
no.
Oh, see. All right.
Like your riddles.
Thank you. But that's okay. It is time for us to.
I like Hayden's riddles a little bit better.
Wow.
You should have quit while you were ahead. Quit while you were ahead. We're not actually going.
He's going to be returning those fancy dice he got you for Christmas.
That's right. Shh. Every
All
year.
right, stop. Let me take it for. I'm gonna do Riddle Me Timbers.
Oh no.
A head floats into the bar, and this head sits on the bar. And there's a guy sitting next to him, and he says, "Hey, give me a drink." And the bartender says, "Why could I give you a drink? How are you gonna pay me?" And he says, "Just give me one shot, and you'll see." So bartender throws a shot down the head's mouth, and an arm pops out. And he's like, "Give me another one." And he's like, "What? What are you talking about?" He's like, "Just keep going, and I'll get to my wallet." So this arm comes out, that arm comes out, torso comes out, legs come out, and at the very end, he's like, "Final one, and I'm gonna pay up. My tab's over." So the whole guy with the head on it now pays the tab, and he starts dancing. "Yeah, I'm back, baby!" And he goes out in the street, and bam, he gets hit by a bus. And the bartender says to the guy sitting there, "Guess you should have quit while he was ahead."
You know that luck I gave you?
Yeah, you got it back.
Yeah, give me it back.
There you go.
All right. So yeah,
I feel
I
like
have
he's
a
had that
feeling-
one chambered since we proposed this game.
He's had a chamber. So I understand. It sounds like there are some good hens in the Discord. I'll be sure to check it out when we get off the show. But right now, we're going to venture not to the Purple Planet, but to a strange land where the farmers and the cowmen are joining forces to fight some nefarious evil seeking to stamp out all of the food supplies. And in a segment that used to be called Castaways on the Purple Planet and will be until Kate decides to write a new song for us, which should probably be sometime in the new year when we start a new adventure. But for now, we'd like to send you all off singing Castaways on the Purple Planet.
Castaway on the purple planet, castaway. They must survive the purple planet, castaways. Can they escape the purple planet, castaways? They're castaways on the purple planet, castaways. Castaway on the purple planet, castaways. They must survive the purple planet, castaways. Can they escape the purple planet, castaways? They're castaways on the purple planet, castaways.
So Hayden, before you jump in, I just want to point out, yes, Andrea did step out for a moment. She'll be back. While she's gone, I do want to take a quick poll. Do you think I ought to just give her dice every year? Just like every Christmas, like without fail, it's a new set of, and I think what would make it even more special is that they got progressively more expensive. So, I start with the acrylic, I move on to the solid liquid core dice. Oh, hey.
Hey.
All right, let's get right into that. Hayden,
Yeah.
take it away, man.
Before we
All
start,
right.
I want to say that I wish I had a recording of this because I got together with friends for Thanksgiving and someone had made roasted vegetables and they were delicious. Then at one point someone risked up and like, what even is this? It was a rutabaga. The guy that brought roasted vegetables had included rutabagas. What are the what are the
You
odds?
need-
And they were actually delicious.
And your eyes bulge out of your head as soon as you
It really
saw
did.
it.
Did you recommend this show? I
They
mean,
already know. They already
I-
know about it.
okay. I
These are
think
gamer adjacent folks.
okay. For the 12 fans of rutabagas nationwide, they ought to be
Wide.
they ought to be tuning in. Hey, rutabagas are big in Europe.
Really?
Huge in
northern
Japan.
northern
Because
Europe.
imagine the whole party turning around and Kate's just standing there aggressively, pensively staring into this vegetable as she
It
just
was-
sits at the
It was like
countertop.
that cover that
Kate, Danny Gable. Once again, the chat comes in with the most important questions. Did you get the recipe?
I think you just roasted them, but I will check and share. I will ask and share it next episode.
All right.
I
that'll-
was-
So I talked to this rutabaga one time that was kind of down on its luck. But this particular rutabaga had been out in Hollywood when the first Batman franchise was getting done.
yeah.
And Jack Nicholson was playing and it was rutabaga and rhubarb. They were the last two in for the casting call for the Never Rub Another Man's Rhubarb. That could have been Never Rub Another Man's Rutabaga, according to this guy. And he said, apparently the rhubarb's aunt knew somebody in the casting group, and that's how it went down.
Wow. That is
They get confused for each other a lot, honestly.
that is a
So-
deep cut, Lance.
At our next meeting, you think we could talk about merch that says "Never rub another man's rutabaga"?
Yeah, let's run that by our CEO first.
You
Okay.
can pick your friends and you can pick your rutabaga.
Oh,
All right, please, Hayden, get us. I'm ready.
Okay, so anyway, last time, if you will recall, on our Castaways, formerly from the Purple Planet, the group was traveling with Ken Bartright to the town of Vegania to try to find a herbal poultice to assist little Joe with his
Right.
infected gigantic cattle tick bite.
my gosh. Wow, the suspense is killing everybody watching. Yes, it's true.
Oh,
You
oh.
know, you're in for a unique adventure when the heroes are venturing to a village for an herbal poultice to save little Joe from his cattle tick bite.
Were you saying something about mad cattle tick disease?
Cattle ticks.
You're- You really can't script it better than this, can you, folks? Yes, we have to save little Joe from the cattle tick bite with a poultice from the town of Vigania. They were waylaid by two rutabagalers, practitioners of the dark arts of vegetable and fruit corruption, slaying one and sending the other running for the hills, and then our group proceeded on with Ken accompanying them to the town. So now you all find yourselves in the town of Vigania, and immediately Ken is dragging you along, saying, Come, we have to. Now he was. I'm trying to remember Ken's voice, and then combine it with where my voice is at tonight. So, come on, we have to get over to the apothecarist. Come on, he's the only one who's going to be able to come up with a remedy for little Joe. You see all around the different buildings of this small, ramshackle little town, people looking destitute, downtrodden. They give you sad, longing glances as you walk by. But Ken drags you along over to the apothecarist's house with the door just shut up. Doesn't seem like there's anybody home. And Ken goes up and pounds on the door and then pounds again. And then finally, you hear a couple clicks and a slow creak of a door opening and see an eyeball pop out from the crack of the door. Who are you? What do you want with me?
Well, first of all, I got to ask, did the eyeball literally popped out of the door? Because that's terrifying.
No, I was just being dramatic, as it's the only thing that you see. It's connected to a face.
All right. Okay.
Ooh.
All right. I think let us begin here. We got past the rutabagalers. Excuse me, sir. We are in desperate need of your herbal remedies. We have a friend you may know. He lives in a farm not far from here. Little Joe, poor little Joe, was bitten by a tick, a cattle tick, and we need your healing herbal poultice.
Everybody wants my herbal remedies, but there aren't many herbs to go around these days. Have you heard the tale of the fields and all of the good stock getting taken day in, day out? We are but a humble farming village, not partaking in animal products, and yet people steal our vegetables and our fruits these days. What are we to do? How am I to help you with so little stock? What will you do for me?
Well,
What do
What-
you need?
yeah. What she said.
Oh, I need that stock, and I need my darling wife back, is what I need.
What
You see,
First, darling wife second.
We're working on
Well-
the stock. What's up with your wife?
well, they may be connected. You see, night by night, we see more and more of our depleting produce getting taken away. We know not by whom, and we know not to where. But Marilyn, my good wife, she stayed up late, wanted to waylay whoever was doing it, and in the morning, her and the produce were both gone. And well, without our fruits and veggies, I am too sickly to do anything about it. But you look spry, strong. Maybe you can save her.
Are there any Kennedys in town?
No, we be not so charismatic.
But I just gotta ask, sir. You went to bed while your wife stayed up waiting to catch the vegetable thieves.
Well, I knew she couldn't go very far. I'll tell her how we can find her in a second, but I normally have my way of finding her if she wanders off too far, if that's what you're wondering about.
No,
That's what
that
you're
wasn't
wondering.
it.
No,
Do
that's
you have
definitely what it
narcolepsy,
is.
sir?
I was just really wondering about your whole like crime fighting strategy there. But
Do you want a poultice or not? I got a wife that needs finding. I got vegetables that need recovering. And I
Yeah.
got a kid that it sounds like needs healing. We could talk
Right.
all day about what it is that I do, but I'm wondering about what you're going to do.
I might be asking too many questions. We would be anxious and eager to help you rescue your wife Marilyn, who clearly loves you dearly.
And I love her dearly. That's why I had her magically tagged with this necklace. And he out the door, he dangles this little necklace and he goes, "It's a homing beacon. It matches with her other one. You should be able to find her pretty easy. And if you do happen upon her and rescue her, don't tell her that it does that."
How will we know? Is it going to lead us? Like, will it start pulling us toward her? Like, is it
Well,
I don't
magnetic?
trust this guy. I don't like this guy.
And
Yeah.
so Ken holds his hand out in front of all of you. Now, everybody. I'll level with all you. We all know here that Ormer is a bit of an ornery sort. Never really sticks his neck out for anybody. And Ormer, the guy behind the door, looks over at him. "Ken, why would you say that about me?" Now, Ormer, come on now. You're good with herbal remedies. We all know that. And Marilyn, God bless her, loves you. Who knows why? Maybe it's because you're great with the herbal remedies and you help out the people of this town against your better judgment.
Yeah, that's got to be it.
Now, he wouldn't hurt a fly. He just happens to be, well, maybe one of the laziest sacks of lard around this part.
All right.
And that's okay. We work with him anyway. Right, Ormer?
Okay, so first of all, it's one of these things that it's what makes Brother Ryan such an effective cleric. It doesn't take long before everyone speaks like he does. Everyone feels the pull of the seedy pulp. But he will grab the amulet. He grabs the necklace.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I see that this is what we. I'm sorry. I do see that this is what we need. We will follow this to find Marilyn, bring her back with the herbal supplements you need to make our poultice, and it'll heal little Joe. Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right. So we.
More or less.
All right, we will be back. When the door closes, I turn to the rest of the party. I'm like, I don't think we should bring Marilyn back here. I think we can talk to Marilyn, but she's got to know about this necklace because that just ain't right. And you might put an air tag on like your wallet, but you shouldn't be putting no air tag on like your spouse. So, is it glowing? How do we follow the amulet?
Ken gives you a little nod of approval and agreement, and you feel the necklace just immediately pulling in a direction off towards a hill way off in the distance at the base of the nearby mountains.
Oh my gosh! All right, everybody. I think
This seems wise.
I think
Follow the necklace.
I don't think this is Kate. I don't think this is the first time that our particular gaming group hasn't just like headed off for the mountains.
It's what we do.
It is what we do. And in this case, we actually have a little bit more going for us. We've got a necklace and a purpose. We could call it a neck purse. But all right, here we go.
Okay, so you follow along the pull of the homing necklace for a handful of hours, eventually getting closer and closer to where this hill begins to elevate. Got a question, Mudge? Or was that a
Handful
motion?
of hours.
Yes, exactly.
That's just a handful of hours.
And as it ticks down, you
crawl.
eventually finally see the mouth of a cave open up.
Oh my gosh.
And as you approach closer and closer, you begin to see marks and striations outside of the mouth of this cave.
Like by a creature or like geological?
No, not as if by either. It's a trail, it almost seems. A trail of little food bits dragging off away further up into the mountains.
Can I make an intelligence check to identify the food bits?
Yes.
All right.
Like
Uh,
me at Thanksgiving. It's this.
I was gonna say, I guess if you're a vegan, you're like constantly studying the food. I think Ken Clark got to make this roll. Oh shoot! I got a 9.
All you know is that they're very brown, wet. A lot of it smells pretty terrible. But then every here and there, you're seeing slightly fresher bits of what you have no idea.
And
Um,
are there any footprints or like signs of dragging a body or anything?
Uh, there. Give me another intelligence roll, trying to figure out what you're seeing. Kent, who brother Ryan, you're
That's
so
so +5.
rattled. You're so rattled from your run-in with Ormer and trying to suss him out that it's hard to focus. And it sounds like Kent's in a similar boat.
Well, I just want to pick up a piece and grab it. And is it rutabaga? That's my first question.
All
Like,
right,
is
well,
is it rotten rutabaga? Is it half digested rutabaga?
are
so
you tasting it? Did I see you put it to your mouth?
Yes, I want to. If I have to, I want to
Oh,
look at it
Mudge.
first, then smell it, then taste it.
all right, great. Give me a luck roll.
Underneath my luck.
Yep, I don't remember what Mudge's luck is, but we'll see.
Yeah, let me look here. Oh yeah, I'm at 2.
Perfect.
Remember, we've been around a long time.
I
You can always
recall.
roll a 1.
All right, here comes a 1, baby. Come on, critical fail. I rolled a natural 20.
All right. Well, then give me a fortitude save.
Hey, that one will be stamina plus 12.
Okay. That was just good enough to avoid retching immediately from the taste. Whatever this bit is certainly rotten. It from your recollection seems like it could have been rutabaga. Now you grabbed a rotten chunk. Like I said, there are some fresher little bits here and there. But the trail.
I'm going to tell Brother Ryan, I think it's rutabaga. It's a little bit too rotten, this piece, but I think it's rutabaga.
All right, I think we are on the right track, and I think we got to. Oh, go ahead.
The trail leads off, but the beacon is still pulling you towards the cave.
All right, well, we're got to follow the beacon, but before we go in the cave, I would like to attempt to cast. Oh, excuse me.
God bless you.
I would like to attempt to cast Blessing to see if I can help out all of our friends here.
All righty. See what we get.
Oh, that's disapproval. I got
Oh, no. Disapproval just increasing your range?
Yeah, just increase my range. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not actual disapproval yet, but I did not. The sun, my friends, the great sun-kissed God is not with me. But what I always say is, when you first pray and it doesn't work, just pray harder. That also did not work.
You cannot petition the Lord with prayer.
Well, what else do I use?
I don't know. That's just
write a letter. All right, so I guess we're just gonna have
write
to
a letter.
We're just gonna
Or
go
send a rutabaga. You know what? Send a fruit or a veggie basket.
Yeah, say it with veggies.
Yeah, say it with veggies.
I guess. Anybody have dark vision?
I do.
Okay.
I got 60 feet of info.
All right. Why don't you take a look in that cave and tell me what you see in the first 60 feet?
Okay. So you peek inside, and back in the cave, you see more rotten fruit runoff, fresh fruit bits that seem like they were overlooked. It's not just rutabaga bits that you see. There's a little bit of lettuce here. There's some corn kernels there. But far in the back, behind all of this leftover food waste, there's a woman tied up and gagged on the opposite wall, just sitting there. She sees your head pop up and starts.
Is it a trap? Is she trying to tell us it's a trap?
Give me what are you looking for? What do you?
I don't know. Are her eyes like looking up at the ceiling, or are they looking at us?
They absolutely are. Every couple seconds now that you're looking for it, since you're asking Kent Clark about it, as Kent Clark's dark vision peeks in, eyes go up, head tilts up, points towards you, points up, points towards you.
Oh, nice call, Martin. Yeah.
And as you look up, you see a much higher concentration of all of the rotten fruit runoff clustered together, viscous, boiling over itself. And now that it's been found out, this gigantic rot mound drops from the ceiling and ka-choom, lands on the floor and begins slowly rolling towards you. Let's get initiative.
All right, maybe we can pick that up at our next episode.
I think that that sounds like a fantastic idea.
That's a great
Wonderful.
And in your next episode, you will take on the Rot Mound. But for now, that does it for our next installment of the Castaways, formerly from the Purple Planet.
The rot mound. All right.
That's like the boy's bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, it's just like a teenage boy's bedroom, or or your compost mound. in the
Spiritual
backyard.
successor to keep on the cul-de-sac, the Rot Mound.
That's right.
Yes.
Okay, so we do have one more segment left. We are going to move into our final segment of the night, which is called Roll the Body.
It's time to roll the body. It's time to roll the body. It's time to roll the body.
Okay, so in Dungeon Crawl Classics, when your character drops to 0 hit points, and when you're above first level, you have one last chance to survive, and that means rolling under your luck. So, for our heroes tonight, I am going to roll a d20, subtract it from today's date to find out what number our heroes need to roll to survive tonight's show. Which I think you'll do pretty well. You actually have huge amount of luck. Roll under a 15.
Oh,
That's
here
not
we
too
go.
hard.
11.
Great.
And there's the natural one that was getting looked for. earlier.
Yes. All right. So everybody made it this evening. Oh, and Josh Stitch made it. Thank goodness. Great.
Woo!
So that's a great way to end our post-Thanksgiving reunion with everybody living.
Be thankful that you survived.
Yeah, I think any
Indeed.
holiday meal you can walk away from is a good one. So we will be back. I believe we will be back 2 weeks from now, and it will be our special holiday episode.
Ooh,
wow.
yeah.
Who knows? I mean, check. Have you been naughty? Have you been nice? We'll be
Do
checking.
you
those.
have to ask?
Yeah, I was gonna, yeah. Some of us we know the answer. But you don't have to wait 2 weeks to see this awesomeness in all of its glory. Where else can they get this kind of fun, Kate
On Instagram at Gaming Honors RPG.
and Andrea
On Facebook at Honor Your Game.
and Lance? I know you know the answer.
I have 2 answers tonight. My first answer is gaminghonors.com, where you can sign up for the mailing list and look at all of our awesome stuff. But nowadays, what about going on to YouTube and looking for Honor Among Thieves and all the back episodes of this amazing show?
That is a great point. If you've been wondering, how did we get from the Purple Planet to fighting a rot mound? Settle in. You've got about 25 hours of content. And it's all just this good. So yes, it is a great way to spend your holiday season, catching up with our episodes. Thank you all for watching. Stay safe if the storm is coming your way, and we'll look forward to seeing you all in 2 weeks. Good night, everybody.
Hey, everyone.
Bye,
Good night.
guys.